Hi guys and welcome to today's video. We are doing a little bit of a what I eat in a day as vegan on a cut. This is just a little disclaimer. I'm not a nutritionist, I'm not a personal trainer, I'm not educated in any of this, so make sure you do your research first before you decide to go on a calorie deficit. There are calculators online to check how many calories you should be eating for your maintenance, cut or bulk. Obviously they are not 100% accurate all the time, so if you're unsure on how to go about a calorie deficit yourself, do speak to a professional. So MyFitnessPal tells me exactly 1,920 calories, and that is if I'm lightly active and want to lose 0.5 kg a week, which is about £1, which is a really nice sustainable amount. This month I've also been trying to get 10k steps in a day, and I have been going to the gym like usual, which is about somewhere between 2 to 4 times a week. Also trying to be active, like go to golf more, just do more active activities. I've just started this cut though, so I do not have any results to show for it just yet, but maybe I'll come back in a month or two with a little update. Do keep tuned for that. You can also follow me on Instagram and TikTok, where I usually post a lot more often, so you might see a little bit more progress over on there. I've been trying to keep my protein high. It's not been as high as I'd like it to be. I'd like it to be slightly higher. This is what my macros was for today. I think it was all right. Obviously not as high as protein as I'd like to, but that's okay. Now let me show you what I had for breakfast. Okay, it is breakfast time and I made some tofu scramble. As you guys know, this is like what I usually make every single morning. I've probably shown you guys me cooking this a million times, so I'm going to quickly rush you through it. So first of all, I mash up the tofu and pop it in a pan, start cooking it, and then I added some seasoning. I usually add curry powder, smoked paprika and garlic powder. You can also add whatever other things that you might like, sometimes a bit of turmeric, nutritional yeast. I don't have any, it's a bit expensive. I haven't got around to buying any recently. And whatever else, I don't know, it's a personal choice, it's what you like. I then add a bit of soy sauce, and then add a bit of cream, and then it's done. I then popped it on top of a buttered piece of toast, and here are the macros. It's a pretty good breakfast. There's some protein in there, and it's pretty yummy. When it comes to the tofu, I use a half a block of the Aldi tofu. It's only like 89p. So it's a win-win. I use half a block, I think, which is about 15 grams of protein. I use the other half for lunch, and then I use a full block for dinner. So all my protein in one day is less than £2. Like my main protein. Obviously there's some other bits and bobs, like there's some protein in the bread. I think there's like 4 grams in there, etc. I'm gonna eat this for breakfast whilst watching some YouTube, and then yeah, I'm gonna get on with my day, and I'll come back to you guys at lunchtime. It is lunchtime. Just a little wrap to keep us going through the evening. I will have a snack in a little bit. I usually like have this, it's like 3 o'clock now, so I'll have this now. After stream I'll probably have a little snack, then I'm gonna go to golf, and then I'm gonna have dinner. This will keep me going until I have my snack after stream. So basically what I have done is I've sliced up and fried off my tofu. I then made a little bit of like a sauce to like pop on the tofu to give it a nice flavour. It was just a peri-peri marinade and a bit of soy and extra garlic because I'm a garlic kind of girl. Then I built the wrap. Today it's just like a normal wrap. Sometimes I'll get like protein wraps, but this is just the normal whole wheat. Is it whole wheat or whole grain? Wholemeal? I think it's wholemeal. With some mayonnaise. Try to keep it around 15 to 20 grams of mayo just so I don't go overboard, because I'm a mayo girl. I could easily eat my day's worth of calories in one meal of mayo. And then layered up some salad, some shallots, and then I popped on all my tofu that had been cooking away in that sauce. And I added some sweet chilli because I love sweet chilli. It tops off a sandwich or a wrap for me. It just is one of my favourite sauces. And yeah, that's my little wrap for lunch. I'll pop the macros just up here. I think it's pretty decent macros. If you were to copy this, there could be some differences in maybe what mayo you use, in what wrap you use. So like if you were to recreate this, it could vary slightly in calories and what other macros. I'm gonna get eating this, and so delicious. I'm gonna watch some YouTube, do some editing, stream, and be back for a snack probably. I have got my lunch. Well, not lunch, it's a snack. I've got my snack, ignore my messy background. I have got some blueberry yogurt, some granola. I've used the Fuel granola. It's one of my favourites. It's a bit expensive sometimes, I don't always get it, but it is delicious. Just the Alpro blueberry yogurt. 3.7 grams of protein per 100 grams, and I put 100 grams in. I'm not sure about the granola, but I will pop it up on the screen here. I'm going to enjoy this, and then I'm probably going to go golfing. It's dinner time. I've made some peanut butter noodles. I made some tofu peanut noodles. I basically fried off the tofu, made a peanut butter sauce, which was delicious. I'll kind of put some clips over so you guys can see. And then I used the Itsu rice noodles. I can't remember. Anyways, a bunch of those, only 99 calories, which I think is great. And look at this massive portion. I fill it out obviously with the toppings, which is courgette and tofu. And I always find this to be a really filling and delicious dinner. Obviously you can switch it out for whatever noodles you want, if you want a bit more calories, or you can even add more peanut butter noodles if you want more calories as well, or less peanut butter if you want lower calories. This is one of my favourite dinners. We are at the end now. So yesterday I had 1,945 calories altogether. I had quite an active day. I got my 10k steps and I also went to golf. So I technically could have a little bit more. After dinner, I could have had one of these chocolate pots with some raspberries, but I was actually quite content. So I didn't feel the need to have this. But it is good to have a little sweet treat that, you know, will make you feel content if you are. Sometimes after dinner I'm just craving like a little pudding or dessert, and these little Alpro dessert pots are amazing. Like, I've not tried the flavors. I think they've got a dark chocolate, no, they've got milk chocolate, and I don't know if the other one's a white chocolate or if it's just like a vanilla flavor. I can't remember, but I get the dark chocolate one. It's just like a nice chocolate pot, you know. I think per each of these it's like 120 calories, I want to say. It's not got loads of protein, it's like 3 point something. So yeah, and then obviously with a few raspberries, because it just makes it extra tasty and a bit more like a dessert. I recommend having a little sweet treat that you can have that's under 200 calories, because at the end of the day, if you are slightly under your intake or you've had an extra active day, it's okay to have a little treat. But obviously if you still want to stick to that cut or that calorie deficit, having something that's under 200 calories won't send you over most likely. It might keep you at maintenance or below, which is ideal. Do let me know if you want an updated version, maybe like in a month or two, when I've had a little bit more progress with my cook, because obviously we're early on here. I could be talking out of my arse. Remember that. I am not educated, I'm not a nutritionist, so technically don't listen to me. Just wanted to give you some inspiration maybe, or some ideas of some meals that you could create and adapt very easily to fit your lifestyle and goals. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next week for another video. Big lovies, and I'll see you guys very soon.